And this is my client Dylan Klassen, and we're going to assess the physical evaluation. We're going to start out by taking his blood pressure first. So as you can see, his systolic reading is 127, which is normal, and his diastolic reading is 84, which is also normal. So next we're going to assess client's resting heart rate. To assess client's resting heart rate, I'm going to take my middle and index finger and place it on his wrist, and then I'm going to measure his heart rate for 10 seconds, and then I'm going to multiply it by 6 to get his resting heart rate. Client's resting heart rate for 10 seconds is 11. Now I'm going to multiply that by 6, which is 66, and is give him an average reading. So next I'm going to take client's BMI. So BMI stands for body mass index. So to measure client's BMI, I'm going to take his weight and his height. So we're going to start off by his weight. So now I'm going to ask client to step on the scale. Can you please remove your shoes? So client's weight is 70.45. So now I'm going to take the client's height. So first, the client is going to stand with his back and his heels against the wall. Second, you stand up straight. Okay. So the client's height is 176 centimeters. So to calculate client's BMI, I'm going to take his weight, which is 70.45, and divided by his height, which is 1.76 centimeters, and his body mass index is 22, which is normal. So next we're going to measure the client's waist to hip ratio. So first I'm going to take his waist, and then I'm going to take his hip measurements. Now I'm going to take client's waist. So the client's waist measurement is 76 centimeters. So now I'm going to take the client's hip. The client's hips measurement is 94, and to calculate client's waist and hip ratio, I'm going to take his waist and divide it by his hips. So I calculated client waist and hip ratio, and it gives us a waist and hip ratio of 0.8, which is a healthy waist and hip ratio. So now I'm going to assess client's posture assessment, and we're going to start off by his lateral view. So I'm going to start from the bottom and work my way up. His ankles are in a neutral position. His knees are slightly forward. He has a neutral pelvis. His lumbar spine has a natural extension. His thoracic spine also has a normal extension. His cervical spine also has a normal extension. And his head is straight. So now we're going to assess the front view. His head is straight. His right shoulder is slightly higher than the left. His ribcage are normal. His pelvis are level from left to right. His femur is straight. His knees are also level, and his feet are slightly pronated to the left and to the right. And now we're going to assess the back view. So now I'm going to take a look at his scapula. His right side are slightly winging, and that sums up our posture assessment. So next we're going to assess client's body fat percentage. So I'm going to do a 3 skin fold test. So first I'm going to take his chest, his abdomen, and his thigh. So client's chest skin fold was 8. Do his abdomen. So his abdomen is 20. So next we're going to do his thigh. The client's time is 60.
Now I'm going to assess client's flexibility. We're going to do the back arch. Now I'm going to show client how to execute the move. So first we're going to sit. First we're going to do the sit up straight. Then I'm going to take the first measurement from the chin to the floor. And then you're going to like flip with your hands at the side. And then you're going to come up as far as you can. And then I'm going to take the second measurement from his collarbone to the floor. So the first measurement is 63. Now I'm going to take the second measurement from his collarbone to the floor, which is 15. So to calculate client back flexibility, I'm going to take the second measurement, which is 15, and divide it by his first measurement. So I calculated client back flexibility. It gives us a percentage of 60, which is average. So now we're going to do a power test. We're going to do the medicine push-pull test. The medicine push-pull test is going to assess client's upper body strength. So now I'm going to show client how to execute the move. So first we're going to stand shoulder apart behind the line. We're going to lead the ball to the chest, and then we always keep it up like posture. Then we're going to throw the ball. So we're going to take 2 attempts, and we're going to take the best out of the 2. Client's first attempt was 2.16 meters. So now he's going to do his second attempt. So client's second attempt was 3.63, and we're going to take that as his reading. Muscle endurance test. The client is going to perform as many correct setups in 60 seconds. So I'm going to show client how to execute the move. So now I'm going to set my timer for 60 seconds. Begin. So client performed 30 correct setups for 60 seconds, which is good. So now we're going to do a cardiovascular test. So we're going to do a step test. So the step test is going to assess client's maximal oxygen uptake at a low intensity. So now I'm going to show client how to execute the movement. So we're going to step 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So client is halfway through the test. As you can see, he's still going strong. So now I'm going to take client's resting heart rate for 15 seconds and multiply that by 4. So client's resting heart rate for 15 seconds was 39, and I'm going to multiply by 4, and which is 156 heartbeats per minute, and I'm going to calculate his maximal oxygen uptake. I calculated client's maximal oxygen uptake, and it gives us a reading of 41.3. Vascular exercise is going to be the stationary bike. The stationary bike is a great cardiovascular exercise, and it's also going to strengthen the lower body without putting a lot of pressure on the joints. The stationary bike is also beneficiary for heart and lung function. So now I'm going to show client how to execute the movement. So first you're going to climb on the bike, and then you're going to place your hands on the handles, and then you're going to put your feet on the pedals, and always keep an upright posture. And then you're going to start pedaling for 1 minute. See, the muscles that are working during this exercise is your gastrocnemius, your hamstring muscles, and also your quadricep muscles. So client is an athlete, and client has a race this weekend, so I chose the stationary bike. The stationary bike is going to put minimal pressure on his joints. The exercise is going to be the treadmill. The treadmill is going to improve client's blood circulation. Workout, and I'm going to press start. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, step 1. So the client is going to walk or run for 1 minute. So always keep an upright posture. So I'm going to increase the speed as we go on. So I choose the treadmill because the treadmill is going to put minimal pressure on the joints, and the treadmill is also going to prepare the body for the workout that is going to follow. The treadmill will also increase the client's heart rate. You can see the muscles that are working during this exercise is your gastrocnemius, your hamstring muscles, your quadricep muscles, and also your gluteus maximus. Is going to be the bench press. The bench press is a great upper body exercise, and it's also great for overall pectoral development. The bench press is going to work your chest, your shoulders, and tricep muscles. So now I'm going to show client how to execute the movement. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to lie flat on a flat bench with both feet on the ground for support. Your hand space should be medium to wide, so that when the bar is lowered, your elbows are 90 degrees to the floor. So first you're going to lower the weight down in a controlled manner, 2 to 4 seconds. Do not let the bar bounce off your chest, and then you're going to press up in a controlled manner until your arms are fully extended, and repeat for reps. So client is going to perform 12 repetitions. So the muscles that are working during this exercise is your pectoralis major, your pectoralis minor, your anterior deltoid, your tricep brachii, your serratus anterior, and also your thoracobrachialis. And as you can see, on the eccentric face is where the muscles lengthen, and the concentric face is where the muscles contract. Now I'm going to show client how to squat. I'm going to use an underhand grip. The underhand grip will allow to have control over the weight throughout the whole movement. Now I'm going to show you how to squat with an underhand grip. Come down. Put it. So our next upper body exercise is going to be the machine shoulder press. The machine shoulder press is going to strengthen your shoulders. The dumbbell press is also a great alternative. I chose the machine shoulder press because the machine shoulder press gives a lot more stability, and it's also a lot more safer to use. So now I'm going to show client how to execute the movement. So first you're going to grab the bar slightly wider and shoulder width apart with the thumbs facing inwards, and then you're going to press up in a controlled manner, 2 to 4 seconds. Do not fully lock your elbows out because that can also lead to injury, and lower the weight down in a controlled manner and repeat for reps. Okay? So client is going to do 12 repetitions. So the muscles that are working during this exercise is his anterior deltoid, is tricep, but most of the time is shoulder muscles. So our first lower body exercise is going to be the leg press. The leg press is a great lower body exercise and it's also great for building size and strength in your legs. The squat is also a great alternative, but the squat can put a lot of pressure on the lower back and on the joints as well. The leg press is a lot more safer, it also adds a lot more stability. The leg press will also going to put minimal pressure on his joints. So now I'm going to show client how to execute the movement. So the first thing you're going to do is to ensure that your foot placing is right. Keep your back flat, and then you're going to remove the safety handles. So now we're going to lower the weight in a controlled manner, 2 to 4 seconds. Press up in a controlled manner, 2 to 4 seconds. Do not fully lock your knee joints out because that can also lead to injury. You're going to do 12 repetitions. So the muscles that are working during this exercise is your gastrocnemius, your hamstring muscles, your quadricep muscles, and also your gluteus maximus, and also your gluteus medius. So our next lower body exercise is going to be the lying hamstring curl. The lying hamstring curl is a great lower body exercise and it's also great for building size and strength in your hamstring. The lying hamstring lift is also a great alternative. So now I'm going to show Karen how to execute the movement. So the first thing you're going to do, you're going to lie face down. You're going to lie face down while the machine pads are resting on your ankles. And next you're going to grab the bar while keeping your chest and your abdomen and your pelvis flat. And next you're going to curl the weight up in a controlled manner while flexing your knees. Lower the weight down in a controlled manner and repeat for reps. That are working during this exercise is your gastrocnemius, your hamstring muscles, and also your popliteus, which is the muscle behind the knee. So now we're going to do a core exercise, which is going to be the forearm plank. The forearm plank is a great exercise that targets your core directly. The forearm plank will also going to improve stability. So first, you're going to place your arms in line with your shoulders. And then you're going to extend your legs and keeping your spine straight. Always keep your head in a neutral position. You can also bring your scapulas together to help straighten the spine. Client is going to hold the position for 60 seconds. So the muscles that are working during this exercise is your transverse abdominis, your thoracolumbar fascia, and also your multifidus, which is the muscles at the back. So next we're going to do a PNF stretch. So PNF stands for proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation, which means it uses natural reflexes to further stretching your response. PNF stretching will also increase your range of motion. So we're going to do a chest PNF stretch. So now I'm going to show client how to execute the movement. So first you're going to sit down, keep your back straight, put your hands behind your neck. Okay. So first, legs. So first we're going to start off with a passive stretch for 10 seconds. So I'm going to place my hands on the inside of his elbows. We're going to start off with a passive stretch for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now I'm going to add resistance and I'm going to ask clients to push against resistance for 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we're going to further increase the range of motion with a further 10-second passive stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The chest PNF stretch will increase the range of motion in the shoulders and it will lengthen the pectoralis major.